It's February 3rd, 2017. I got news, and this is interesting. I want to hear you guys' opinion on the lost civilization of Atlantis. Alright. And I want to remind you guys, Atlantis is a term in our century. It was called something else back then. We done lost a lot of civilization back then. The world at one point in time was all connected. Alright, and this great civilization where all the pyramids and all the stuff, the mythical Atlantis, is actually called Leumuria. Alright, I did a lot of research on this years ago. And actually I've done a lot of discovery nowadays. So at one point in time, before the earth started to grow, because the habitation and the earth was young, it was all connected, it was all land. And where Africa is, it was tucked in a little bit. You had South America connected to Africa. Or it's not the other way around. The way that they teach you in school is wrong, where North America was connected up to Europe and all this stuff. Actually, if you look at the Pacific Ocean, North America, South America, we actually broke off from the West. All right. So at one point in time, South America was all the way to the east of Africa, tucked in. And if you look at all the great civilization, the Mayans, the Egyptians, Babylon, Samaria, they're all in the same region. And that's where they got the ideal for pyramids. And that was a whole different civilization before the Egyptians. The Great Pyramids around the world was created before these civilizations even exist. But all they did was just under these civilizations. They just used it in the old times. Alright? But that great civilization was called Leumuria. I want you guys to check this out. But this is interesting too. New signs of the mythical city of Atlantis and its mysterious civilization found in the Spanish Marsh. That's going to be at the bottom. But what I think is deeper and crazier, alright, since National Geographic made this last Sunday, is that they're connecting it to the Bible. Like I said, Atlantis, there's so many missing, amazing civilizations that we never found that's at the bottom of the ocean, been hit with tsunamis, seawater's rising, covering them. I mean, all over the world. They done found pyramids off the coast of Japan. Alright, folks, they found pyramids off the coast of Madagascar, where Leumuria was. Alright, so, lost city of Atlantis has been found, and it's connected to the Jewish temple in the most incredible way. Now, before I get into this, I gotta teach you guys, but I'm a Yahshua. Alright, I believe in the Heavenly Father. I believe in the Heavenly Father, Son, and the Spirit. Alright. We're living the end times. Our Bible was banned in 1966. It's called the Holy Name Bible. All J's and G's was invented between 1100 and 1200 AD. Not BC. AD. It's in the English language. J's and G's was invented between 1100 and 1200 AD. Everything before that, they used Y's. God, alright, the way that they write in the Bible, has a real name. They don't use it because the real name of the Heavenly Father holds power for real. They want to think everything in the Bible, they don't want people to really know the truth. Alright? There are stuff that's out here that you can't see with your naked eye. There are demons. There are angels. There's really vampires. There's really things. There's even fairies. Alright? There's really these things. Alright? But they just want you people just to think the world is solid, the world is this, the world is that. Nothing else matters. Humans created everything, all that stuff. That's the way the devil wants you to think. So you be a slave in the system. Alright, God's a title. They don't tell you his real name. And I got to teach it to you guys because if you use the real Heavenly Father's name in any kind of bad way, things will happen. Alright? It's one thing when the devil kicks your ass and the Heavenly Father saves you. But when the Heavenly Father kicks you ass, ain't no one saving you. So all J's and G's that was invented in the 1200, 1100 AD before it was wise. Alright, God and Jesus are actually titles. And actually that's the first commandment in the 10 Commandments. I shall not take the Heavenly Father's name in vain. And the second commandment that everyone breaks, they have crosses, they have pictures of Jesus or pictures of angels or any of that. That's an engraven image. The Heavenly Father said in commandment, the second commandment, I shall not have any engraven image above or below. Those are actually all sins. And all these Catholics and Christians want to teach you the truth, all that stuff. It's all lies, folks. Alright, I'm going to start teaching you guys the truth, but let's get back to Atlantis. Lost city of Atlantis has been found, and it's connected to the Jewish temple in the most incredible way. They actually use Ezekiel. And Ezekiel, this name right there, isn't real. Because the Heavenly Father's spirit is El. Anything ends in El, from Gabriel to Michael to Raphael to Israel, El, that's the spirit of the Heavenly Father. Alright, so Tarnish was the merchant by reason of multitude of all kinds of riches with silver, iron, tin, lead. They traded for the wares. Alright. The lost city of Atlantis has been found. And it's straight out the Bible. At least according to a stunning new National Geographic documentary. And I'm going to check it out with my future wife, my fiance, which follows a high-tech, wide-ranging search for the mythical city with incredible result. The documentary, Atlantis Rising, released last Sunday, featured Oscar-winning Titanic director James Cameron and Emmy-winning journalist Semech Jacobovich, following ancient clues through Greece, the Mediterranean, and the Atlantic on a search for Atlantis, a mythical city that allegedly sunk into the sea thousands of years ago. Along the way, they discovered mind-blowing Bible connection to Atlantis, including a 3,000-year-old carving that ties the mythical city to the Jewish temple. And I gotta check that out. I want to see what connects, because sometimes they will play with stuff, so you guys think that. But always remember, don't believe everything that they tell you, and do your own research. All right. So often when you tell people you are looking for Atlantis, they think it is a crazy project because they think it is a thing that was made up by Disney or Hollywood. A city full of mermaids, Jacobovich told Breaking Israel News in an exclusive interview. Even he was astonished at what they found. Jacobovich, who described his recent project and investigation, archaeology, admitted that the source are scarce. The only ancient source for Atlantis was the Greek philosopher Plato in the 4th century BC in his dialogues. Plato wrote about a traveler, Solon, who learned about a highly advanced, wealthy civilization describing death. It was a port city located past the Pillars of Hercules, which Jacobovich explained is known today as the Straits of Gibraltar. In Plato's account, Solon described the destruction of Atlantis by a natural disaster which covered a coastal city with mud and water. According to the story, the city sank into the ground and disappeared. Jacobovich equates that to a tsunami. Possibly can. Like I said, folks, there's a lot of missing cities. There's a lot of missing history. That after the deluge and all great civilization, even the Sumerians, the oldest of the civilization that's recorded, they all talk about the Great Flood. At one point in time, the earth was connected. Alright, it was one thing. It was one body. We live in the year 2017, and the earth is still growing. If you don't believe me, do the research. Underneath Australia, the plates are growing again. Alright? Remember, Earth is a body. Earth is a living being. Alright? And our planet grows. When they talk about depopulation, when they talk about getting rid of human beings, we're supposed to nurse and cultivate the earth, but we ain't supposed to kill one of each other. Just so the earth could survive. You want to know why? Because the earth grows. The earth is growing so it could take care of us. But people on earth don't treat the earth right. Alright? Everyone cares about themselves. Everyone is is selfish, and that's the truth. I ain't perfect. I'm selfish sometimes too. All right. But what's crazy is people forgot what is our job. Our job is to nourish and cultivate the earth. The devil's job is to put into your mind is to take, ravage the earth, be greedy, and have everything. All right. But the Heavenly Father put us here to take care of His creation. You guys can read the rest. Atlantis, the real mythical city. I want everyone to do research. It's called Leumuria. Alright? And they talk in a crazy place, but me and my colleagues years ago, we found Leumuria. We pieced together North America, South America. When you take South America and Middle America, you squish it together, and you take Africa and you squish it up left, and you put it all in together, all the great pyramid societies are connected in a circle. Alright? And they're only hundreds of miles away. So there was a great society. And Leumuria was there. That's where Leumuria would have been. Alright? Please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook. This is the No Face Movement, reporting news every day. My fiance, she got a channel coming, but we're about to show you the truth. I'm about to teach you the truth. And at any time, the truth must be preached. I'm about to reveal the truth of this world. There's so much evil stuff going on every single day. There ain't enough good. Everyone's against each other. No one cares about the earth no more. No one cares about one another no more. This is the movement. Till next time, facing up and wake up, folks.